Good morning.
Welcome back to the Finca.
It's another scorching day.
We've got our window in.
We have.
We've got the stonework sort of built up around it.
Exciting.
Kind of weather tight. It's far too hot to be working out here. This will keep until September.
Yes.
We're working on the inside. We're in here. Now we've got the hole closed up. It's actually human temperatures. Because we had a big hole in the wall. You saw in the last video. What we've done, we've actually found that cladding we're going to do the ceiling with the timber for the ceiling. We've got a proper cheap bargain on it. We've got to go and pick it up on Monday. So I want to try and get prepared for that, because when we've got it, we don't want it kicking around. We want to get it in position. So I think that's our job for this bit.
Yes, I'm going to get this room cleared out and we'll crack on.
Yes. So the ceiling in question up there, we're not too precious about these beams. We're trying a bit of an experiment in this room. We're going to put like sort of about 5 inches of insulation in between those beams there, and then overboard them. This side of the roof faces south. It gets the sun all day. It does get quite warm through there, and all the front of the house, the bedroom and the bathroom as well, we're going to do that the same way, I think. We've got enough beams in the house that are exposed in all the rest of the house, so we figure we can not expose these and maybe get more benefit by insulating inside them. So what I need to do, I need to get some wires up there for the electrics. We need to decide where we're going to put the lights and try and run the wires in. And then perhaps that big crack in the corner and start to fill the top of that in. And I need to put a batten on the wall on that side to carry the end of the ceiling. We're having a pine TNG cladded ceiling. I said we're going to try it in this room, see what it looks like. We did upstairs actually in pine as well, because the beams are so twisted and mental up there, full of millions of nails and that stuff, and we just overboarded them, and the result was great. So this should be similar. So let's get to it. So the first job is to get all these stones out of here. We're going to need a lock, because that wall behind me there needs totally repointing and finishing off, but it's probably more logical to start at the top anyway. We're going to bring the scaffold tower in. It's a nice big platform to work off rather than up and down off a ladder. So yeah, get the wheelbarrow, get clearing out. We thought this might fit in one piece, but it won't. So we'll have to dismantle it. Taking it a piece at a time. Bottom. No, it's a diagonal that. Top. And bottom.
Still comes something.
Put a little lock on the other side.
That's it.
Right, so I'm going to start over here. Give it a good soaking, super dry. That one. Time to get on the new window. And that one. I've got to go small mix. 3 parts of lime, 1 part, no, 3 parts sand, 1 part lime. I'm just going to stuff it in. Just like that. Trying not to drop it on my new window. Bound to, of course. I'm not bothering with these up here because I say it's been overboarded. We're just going to have a look at that as well. This was like an absolute banana. What do you think would be a simple job? It's going to be really complicated. Making it, finishing it right is going to be the difficult part. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Right now, get these bits done. And now this corner. I can't still see daylight through here. Get it filled up. Let's get to sit down on the job. Right, so the corner's pretty good there. Next thing I want to do, while the tower's here, so keep moving it about, I need to put a batten, just a thin batten on the wall to carry the end of the boards, and nothing fancy, nothing sturdy, just a little batten. So, I've got a bit of an off cut, I'm going to chop some up. So the next part of the plan, I want a piece on the wall. Obviously I want it to be the same, roughly, as these. They're not bad actually, them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to screw this to here, and another one further up, that I can then best my piece on. And I'm just going to bond it to the wall, I think. And then the old expanding foam. I have no idea how hard this is though. I suspect it might be quite hard. I can make a start. I should have piloted it really, but I didn't. No, that's easy enough. Something like that. Go. So I'll get these fixed in place. All will become clear. All I'm going to do, I'm going to put a squirt of expanding foam all the way along this. My applicator's broken. Didn't clean it out enough, so I'm on the cans. Oops. The horrid cans. Now the plan is to stick this to the wall somehow. I'm not thought this through out really. So that's set now. I can take these off I think I'm just going to put a couple of clamps on it so when it expands it doesn't push it away from the wall. But I'll have to go and get them because I've not got any with me. There we go. Smashing. Happy days. Right, so next one is some cabling in for the lights. We've calculated the angle of trajectory, if that's what lights do, trajectory. And if we put them in about here, they're slightly above the mezzanine, so they'll light up the mezzanine, or the shelf, or whatever you want to call it, but low enough so the mezzanine won't cast a shadow on the desk work area that's going to be underneath. We're going to put them in, the second one in, both sides, and again their angles should meet quite nicely, so if you are sat there, it shouldn't cast too much of a shadow. If it does, I mean the whole room is going to be bright white anyway. If it does, we can always put a little light above the desk. So I'm just going to drill through for the cables. We don't have to be exact, obviously, because the wires will move up and down. But while we've got all the stuff here, get them through. I've got this awesome auger bit. I think that's about right, that'll do about there, which is deadly. Put it on drill. If the drill's powerful enough to do it. That's what you call it, light work. Look at this one. One more, I'll have to use a ladder for that. Right now, so this is well and truly stuck to the wall. We can take these off now and then move everything up to carrying up there, which is going to be tomorrow. There we go. Wonderful. Right, that's the other one done. We're nearly ready to start fitting our ceiling. Just going to get these out of the way. I need to pin the Starlink cable in the corner there, run a lighting cable down and along and down to where my lights are going to be, fill this bit in where my boards are going to fit the wall, and a little bit over that side as well. I'm only concerned about where the boards are going to touch. We can do the rest after, but just to get the ceiling in. So get these out of the way first and get some wiring run. By the right way. The tower seems to be getting more and more wobbly. There we go. so the lighting cable's run, it's in a bit of conduit. I've just curled it up and tacked it to the wall there, just to take some of the weight off it, because I want to now get the hole filled in at the top. So I'm going to do a little mix and get that sorted, and then do the other side, and then we're about ready. Right, so just use a little bit of yay soap to stick that into the top. It goes off in seconds and minutes, and sets rock out super sticky so it won't move, and then I can get to fill in the things. I might put a few blobs further down, but as I say, I'm only concerned with where the boards are going to go at the top for now, so I'll let that go off, and then get some lime on it and get the other side done. I need to trim back this foam as well that's oozed out from behind my battens. Right, just the last bit now. I'm actually doing these top bits with yay soap, because it's a lot easier. I couldn't be bothered to move the tower even, but I think we're ready for the ceiling to go in, or the new ceiling. Fabulous.
So here we are in the lower courtyard. It's like Day of the Triffids. We've mentioned before, this year we're doing a bit of an experiment. We're planting all different things in different parts of the house, garden, to see which does best where. Last year, for example, the melons, we did them all on the front of the house, and we did get quite a few melons, but they didn't grow very big, and rather than them growing, they just started to ripen on the plant, so we had to pick them because we didn't want to lose them. This year we've decided to plant, there's only, believe it or not, 2 plants in here, melon plants, and it's just gone crazy, and we think it's because this part of the house doesn't get full sun till later in the afternoon, so they do get plenty of sun, but not when it's really hot. And of course, you know, they tell you that melons like full sun, and they do, but not Spanish sun. Probably in the UK they do very well in full sun all day, but it's too much for them over here, and this is proof of the pudding. We've got a beautiful one going on down here. I'll show you a picture of it because you won't be able to see it amongst all the foliage. And we've got another little one at the side of it that's coming along. Loads and loads of flowers. It's really green, it's really healthy, so I think we've sussed that one now. Tomatoes are still going strong. We grew tomatoes here last year and it was a great success, so same again this year. Absolutely loads. We've been picking every day, the red ones, and they're so sweet and delicious, so happy days. This is the other melon that we're growing in a pot on the front of the house. Now this does get sun in the morning, but later on in the afternoon the sun goes over there, so this part of the house shades it. It's doing okay. We've got a nice melon developing on it, but not as good as that one in the courtyard. This one, on the other hand, doesn't get any shade at all. It's doing okay. We've got a few flowers, but no melons as yet. So that obviously suggests to us that partial shade is the way to go. Peppers, on the other hand, do like full sun all day long, don't matter really. We've grown them along here now for 4 years, and they just love it. Plenty of water. As you can see, this one's from last year, so this is one we've overwintered. It's absolutely full of peppers, not ever so big yet, but we have had some whoppers. This is new season one. This is the one we planted this year when we lost some of the others to the frost, but we've got a couple of babies on there growing already, so the peppers seem to love it here. This is our strawberry plant. It's the only strawberry we've grown all the time we've been here. We try every year, we've had no success. This one was going great guns. It was on the window ledge of the workshop, and we had quite a few little strawberries, only babies this year, but it should get better as it matures. However, you can see since it's turned really, really hot, it's got a bit sun scorched. So again, they say strawberries like full sun, but not the sun over here. It's far too intense. So we've moved it now under the shade of the stable on this table with a few more tomato plants that were suffering as well. And hopefully it will recover. Probably needs a bigger pot shortly, but we're waiting till it's finished fruiting because it still has got a few flowers underneath. So Yeah, it's looking a bit poorly at the moment, but I'm sure we'll get it back. Our pomegranate tree, it's the first year it's managed to hold on to its fruit. It always flowers and we get a few pomegranates appearing, but then they fall off because I don't think the tree was big enough or strong enough to hold them. This year we've got loads, so hopefully we'll have some nice ripe pomegranates shortly. Round the back we've got a myriad of things happening. I think Andy went a bit mad one day and just threw a load of different seeds in and just to see what would grow. Potatoes, they just pop up everywhere, you know this. For the first year we've got leeks growing. They look quite big now, so we'll be harvesting them shortly. We've got beetroot over here, which is looking really healthy. What else have we got in here? We did have a melon, but I don't know where it's gone. It's obviously not done very well, so that tells us something as well. This part of the house doesn't get the sun till very late in the evening, so things like potatoes and leeks, love it. Tomatoes we had in here last year, they just popped up. I think they're self-seeded. They didn't do very well either, because it's not the right place for tomatoes, so we're learning. That's enough of me waffling. We've got lots of other things going on, but they were the main things really wanted to share with you, that the difference in last year to this year. As I say, we're learning all the time, but happy days. Come on then. What have we got? What have we got today? Mind your feet. Lottie.
There we go, bit of an update on Sham's green fingers.
We've done as much as we can do in here because we need to go and get lots and lots of things.
We're ready, so we need to go. We've got a massive shopping operation. We're going to get not a lot done today. We need to get the ceiling, the insulation, the sockets, the switches.
Yeah.
Other things as well, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I made a list. So, little Callie's up here, keeping an eye on things. I don't think she can get down. She got up, but I'm not sure if she can get down.
Yeah, she must have used the ladder, I guess. But,
she'll figure it out. So, we're going to call it a video there.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you to all our subscribers, all our patrons, everyone that's bought us a copy.
Indeed.
And we'll see you next time.